Today in Brawl Stars, we are ranking everything from the newest update that has just been announced in the Brawl Talk. And we have virtually everything here in a tier list, so let's see what is going on without any further introductions. We have all of the tiers. We got Superior, Goated, Great, alright, and then Horrible, because there might just be something here that I just dislike. I don't know, we're gonna see. So let's start off with something strong here. We're starting off with the Brawler. We're starting with Shade, and I gotta say, he's super cool. He goes through walls, he goes over water, he attacks through walls, and he is going to be a nuisance to deal with. I think this guy is going to be overpowered at this point. Like, I genuinely think he's going to be like the craziest thing ever. So he's already superior tier at this point. He is fantastic. So the whole theme with this update is angels versus demons, and a lot of other miscellaneous things as well, which we're going to get into. But for now, that is kind of the main theming here. So we have these new star drops specifically for this event. So here we have the demon star drop, which I don't know. There might be some controversy about this. This just looks very wrong to me for some reason. I'm not sure about the design and everything. It just looks off. I don't like how a demon star drop looks, honestly. So, you may be asking what is Drew doing here, and I gotta say, since we're doing a ranking here of everything in the update, how about we just rank just the beautiful outfits that, you know, the Brawl Stars devs are obviously wearing here. So Drew as an angel is superior tier 100%. So now it's time for Stu Hypercharge. Yeah, this is super random, by the way. It's extremely randomized. Okay, we have Stu Hypercharge. So we're gonna put a bit in the goated tier. I think it's fantastic. So now we have Marzio, again superior because Marzio goated. Now we got the tier here, basically the whole feature with the tiers and all the season trophies and everything. It gets pretty crazy. I think this might break the game, or this might make it really good. I'm not very sure. It's kind of in the middle, so I think I'll just put it at great tier for now. You know, just saying, how about we just move this to I tier instead? There you go. This is Danny. Easy superior tier, can't go wrong. Now we also have Daryl Hypercharge. He shoots while he uses his super whilst he is in hypercharge state, and this scares me, so this is going in the great tier. Now we have this skin right here for this Juju brawler. So it's the Juju brawler. Her name is Juju, and she has this skin here. We're gonna get to her in just a second right now, but I think it's just I for now because it's one of those kind of like weaker skins, because these right here are more miscellaneous skins, if I do say so myself, including this Lola one right here. It's not fantastic or anything, nothing to really get excited about. However, this is a new version of the Trixie Colette, you see, a recolored version. So it's gonna be in the game, and I'm excited about this. I really like it because Trixie Colette is coming back. It's a fan favorite, and I just wish that more people would be able to like get this. I personally have Trixie Colette. I don't use it. I'm not a Colette player, but it's still really cool. So you also have this skin right here for Ash. And this, is it an official collab with Adventure Time? No, they would have had way more skins if it were an actual collab, but easy S tier. You just cannot go wrong. It's absolutely sick looking. It's so cool. So this is the Spirit Wars, you see, the game mode that they're gonna have, and the whole event and everything with the demons versus angels, you know. So honestly, I think this is gonna be kind of in the great tier, because these events right here are just kind of mediocre sometimes, and the game modes that released for the events are kind of mediocre sometimes, like the mutation one was, for example, or the SpongeBob game mode. You know, they weren't that crazy or anything of that nature. So now we have the Hypercharge for Otis. You see, the Hypercharge for Otis is very interesting because it's not actually that good. It stuns the enemy on top of silencing them, so it's a guaranteed kill. Why would you want to do all that? A silence and a stun at the same time. It makes no sense. It's horrible. So we now have this skin here for Jean, which is from Recotech, the person that made this skin for the Supercell Make campaign, who eventually didn't actually end up winning, but now the skin is still here, which is really cool for some reason. So I really like this skin. We have done a Demons versus Angels skins tier list, and I gotta say, it's still S tier. Still looks fantastic. So now it's a skin variation for Shade. I'm not a fan. Nothing unique going on here. Nothing crazy. Just some random 3D glasses. This doesn't look like any specific brawler. It's so weird. I'm not a fan of this. However, I really like this star drop here. The angel star drop. I think it's good. I think it works fine. It's nice looking. I like it. It's way more star drop looking. Why not? Now this right here, this absolute madness that you see, this right here is the Hypercharge for Ruffs. His super basically gets larger. It also actually makes, you know, you actually get more Hypercharge points, makes you get more progress towards the Hypercharge if you get the little buff right there that this spawns. So it's probably going to be very good in teams. So I'll just put it at the goated tier. I like Ruffs. Now we have this skin for Otis. No, just no, not a fan. It's Rusty Otis, nothing crazy. Now this is the game mode for Spirit Wars, you see. It's basically Siege, but instead of one big bad robot, you have multiple little guys that also have a lot of health, but it'll get way more crazy. And I feel like brawlers like Terra or, you know, someone, for example, like Gale will just be extremely strong here. So now we have Juju as the brawler. So Juju is very interesting. She has 3 different attacks, you see. 3 ammo, 3 different attacks, each doing something different, but they're all throwable attacks. You see, so she's still not gonna be as versatile as they said in the Brawl talk as she's going to be. So I think she's just goated tier. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of this. I like Shade way more. I feel like his design is so much cooler. So here we have what did I just say? Oh boy. Anyways, here we have this right here. This little token coin flip. This has to do with the fact that every single day, you see, you're going to be able to change from demon to angel. Sometimes you're gonna have a choice to change or not, but a lot of the times it's just gonna be random. And this feature is really cool. I like this. In execution, it may not be that cool, but for now, I'm very optimistic about it. Easy S tier. Now we have this Angel Max skin, which I'm pretty sure there's a giveaway going on for this. I personally am not giving it away, but I've seen people give it away as well, which is really cool. So I gotta say, it's good. The name isn't creative, but it's still nice. Now we have this M skin. It's covered up for some reason. Why? I don't know. It's just kind of like that around these parts. Let's just put it at goated tier because it does look cool. A lot of these demon skins are very cool. So now, this right here really shook me. This is supposed to be the South Park skin for Lou. It's a Lou skin that's 2D in game, and I just don't know what to feel about it. Oh man, I don't know what to say. It's so weird. It's so peculiar. This doesn't look like Brawl Stars at all. This ain't even Brawl Stars. I think it's horrible. I don't like it at all. So yeah, here we have this Colt skin. Yeah, they made Dark Angel Colt into actual real Angel Colt, but the portal under him is still red. So yeah, that raises some question marks. I think it's a nice skin, nothing too crazy. We all have it for free anyways. Now we have this skin right here. This is again something to do with Adventure Time or something. Just a random, you know, Cartoon Network looking candy skin, and I love it. I like this Rosa skin. It looks amazing. What can I say? The Star Toon skins are great. And we're going to get into more of them in just a second. And they're also going to be great. So, Demon Otis is a thing. And he looks good. In the original artwork, he looked really small. Now he looks properly sized. He's fun sized. And he's goated. I like him. Now, this skin, easy superior tier. I really like the Demon Willow skin. It looks fantastic. I don't know. Willow's design just looks like a weird creature, and you could very well turn that into like a demon creature, I guess, if you want to do that. So this right here is Paper Cornelius, and I want you guys to take a good look at him. This skin right here is very reminiscent of Paper Mario, or for example, not Paper Spike, but you know, the cartoon Spike, you see. And I really hope he's not going to be 300 gems. Please don't be 300 gems, because I love this skin for Cornelius. So now, we're left with a few more things left. This right here is supposed to represent the 8-bit hypercharge, because now it shoots lasers. I like this idea. I really do. I genuinely really enjoy this idea. Finally, something a little bit more creative than just upping a number or whatever, you know, or giving infinite supers, you know. I like the infinite supers part because it works very well with Stu, but it is a not very creative idea. That's the problem with these hypercharges. They're just not that creative sometimes, and I don't know about that. So now, we have this right here. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Chef Ruff. This is another one of those miscellaneous skins which I shouldn't be a fan of, but I am. It's really good. I'm glazing this skin. It's just a goofy skin. Can't go wrong. Then we have this Angel Lily skin. Yeah, this is nice. It's going in the goated tier. I really like how it looks. It looks just fine. And it's nothing wrong at this point. There are so many good skins in this update. You just can't go wrong with a lot of them, you know? Can't glaze that many skins, you see. Now, this right here really shook me as well. This probably is the best skin of the update. This right here is the beautiful, the amazing JoJo's Bizarre Maisie. And I gotta say, it's fantastic. It's called the Bizarre Maisie skin, but she does several JoJo poses in her animations and has the JoJo signs and all that good stuff. I do not watch the anime. I don't know that much, but I do know the little details when they're sprinkled in sometimes. So this skin, easy, just a superior tier. Like, it's iconic. It's already iconic. It's super cool. It's got people talking about it already. So now we have the Penny Hypercharge. The cannon shoots 2 bombs instead of 1. This will get annoying, so it's just going in the I tier, honestly. Now we have this absolute beauty of a skin, by the way, the Angel Larry and Demon Lori, or whatever you want to call it. This right here is just the Brawl Pass skin. It's not a 300 gem skin. And if you recall from the last episode, I just distinctly remember talking to you about hoping that the skin is not a 300 gem skin, and lo and behold, it's Brawl Pass, so it's way easier to get. I love this. I love what they did. So now we are left with this bad boy right here. There's still a bit more, but still, we're left with the Hypercharge Demon Mortis skin, which has a lot of colorways, but we're not going to get into that. We're just going to look at it as a whole. And this is, for example, my favorite, because it just looks crazy. It is a crazy looking skin, and you can tell that the 3D designers and animators went hog wild with this and didn't go back. They just unleashed themselves with this. Basically used their hypercharges to create this absolutely sick looking skin without any boundaries or anything, and it's superior. It's good. It's one of those great hypercharge skins that you cannot beat, that is supposed to release every single update. And not only that, but the Nightbringer skin for this guy, for Edgar, is also pretty sick, because as you can see, yeah, there's a lot going on, and I'm pretty sure this is yet another hypercharge skin. It's not 100% clear, I think, but it looks great. It looks super good, and there's so much going on. They basically made China skins, but in actual global Brawl Stars. Like, this is their transition towards having really sick skins like that, because with animations like this and just how the brawler looks with so many elements and stuff, yeah, you know, they're doing it. They're starting to make China Brawl Stars. So now we have the whole system with the trophy reset boxes and everything. I'm just talking specifically about the boxes here, not specifically about the whole system itself. That's why we have two different things right here for this. So honestly, I'm going to say this is great. But then again, we haven't really seen much of it in game and how it works, you know, from our experience as players. You see, so we need to let this cook in the oven for a little while to really see if it's good or not. You know, will it cause some controversy? 100%, but for now, I think we're chilling. And now, last but not least, we have the whole system with the power-ups, with the angels and the demons. And yeah, this is the end, because I don't even know at this point. Like, we've had many of these. Mutations, SpongeBob power-ups, all the good stuff, all the bad stuff, whatever you want to call it. And at this point, I'm a bit tired of all this, to be perfectly honest with you. Like, it's just so much going on right now. And I'm just not the biggest fan of these little power-ups right here, because they're going to shake up the game. And yeah, we're going to have a lot of rank 30 brawlers yet again. Some brawlers are going to be absolutely busted, like Colt was last time. And for now, I just put it in the I tier because, yeah, it's gonna get crazy, and I don't know if I'm that excited about it, to be honest. But everything else, you know, a lot of other things in this update are really, really cool. So again, this Angels and Demons power-up thing could get very good, but for now, I'm not very sure. So now, here is a completed tier list, as you can see. Try making the images as big as possible for you guys, so that you can see what's going on here. So comment down below if you think it's alright. And fellas, I'll catch you in the next one. That was quite a mouthful right there, but I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.